I built a billion-dollar company with my brother before he died. Now some woman is pretending to be his wife and bullying my daughter. I was stuck in a shareholder meeting of all times. Then boom, my kid's kindergarten teacher tags me in the parent group chat. Hey, Ashley's mom. Ashley's been expelled. Come get her ASAP. I break. What the actual heck? Why, some woman, contact to name Braden's mom, chimes in all high and mighty. She didn't call my son Master Braden. You think I am letting that slide? My husband's the freaking brother of billionaire Simon Sterling, Brad Sterling. Got a problem with that before I could even type a reply, the teacher's all over her? Oh, Braden's mom. So sorry. I didn't realize Braden was just expressing himself when he hit Ashley. It was my mistake. Braden's getting a Star TED award tomorrow. He's such a role model. The other parents are all brown-nosing, saying how mental down to earth the Sterlings are. Then someone actually posts the pic of my daughter Ashley with a black eye and her clothes ripped. They tag me and say getting beaten up by a Sterling nephew is an honor and I should be grateful. I nearly choked. Brad Sterling was my brother, but he's been gone for 10 years. I ended the meeting right then and there and started racing toward the school, firing off a message to my company's legal team. Find out who was impersonating my brother and my daughter was assaulted. Get down to Little Sprouts Academy now. I want them to pay, and I mean unchally pay. I screeched to a halt in front of Little Sprouts. Right there at the entrance was Braden's mom, surrounded by a gaggle of other parents. Braden's mom, you are so modest. We had no idea your hubby was Brad Sterling's brother. Totally. I knew you had that old money that's the Sterling or we've sent here for you. Braden's the prince of this class. We cannot let some nobody mess with him. You got it. I told my kid to be Braden's right-hand man. Protection is key. Even Ashley's teacher was groveling. Braden's mom, Ashley is just win-liking and social grace. Braden just speaks his mind, which is good and strong. I'm making him the class example. Also, what does Braden like to eat? We'll change the whole cafeteria menu to fit his tastes. Braden's mom soaked it all up like a queen bee. My brother, when he was alive, was humble, kind, and down to earth. We were a team. We built Sterling Corp together. He died way too young from working too hard. I followed his wishes, kept the funeral small, and poured my grief into making his dream a reality, minus growing Sterling Corp into a real giant. Now it seems my blood, sweat, and tears were being used as a backdrop for Braden's mom's ego trip. I was pissed and confused. Who the heck was this imposter? Pretending to be my brother, giving this woman the right to terrorize my kid. They saw me coming, the smiles vanished, and they stared at me like I was roadkill. The teacher marched right up to me, sneering. Expelling your daughter came straight from the headmaster. You need to control her. I stared her down. My daughter was assaulted here. You are not helping her. You are sucking up to some wannabe. The teacher rolled her eyes. This is an elite school. We prioritize status. The Sterlings are in a different league than your trashy kind. My face hardened. You better do your homework. You have wit. And Braden's mom stepped in. She slapped me hard. Who do you think you were pulling the status card? You could be the president, and you are still nothing compared to my husband. The other parents cracked up. Braden's mom glanced at my car with a sneer. Driving an old clunker and claiming you were the Sterling matriarch? Have you lost your mind? I'm the Sterling brother's wife. You think I wouldn't recognize the real deal? The parents fixated on my car and sneered. I wouldn't be caught dead in that thing. You can tell what a bum she is just by looking at that ride. No wonder her daughter got what she deserved. Why do these broke losers try so hard to get into the fancy places? Do they enjoy being humiliated? Yeah. My car was an older Lincoln Continental, but those Lincolns were tanks plus. I liked the classic look. Clearly they thought it was a sign of poverty.